So we all know Martin. Martin's the worst chess bot that has ever existed and probably will exist. So today I'm gonna find out how many queens it takes for my 1200 rated self to defeat this bot. Okay, starting out with one queen here. I'm just gonna go to d4. Ooh, what? Martin just blundered his rook on the first move of the game. Like, I usually don't get this lucky, but I'll take it. So I'm just gonna take the knight as well. Wait, I can just take the pawn too. Like, am I gonna get this first try? Like, there's actually no way. Like, I didn't think it'd be this easy, but okay. So he does play e5, defend the knight. So I can't take the knight for free, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna play queen e4 and attack the pawn. Okay, we do see a check come out. I don't think that's too worrisome. Okay, if I go here, then this check. Actually no, because the queen covers. So I feel like this is a decent square I can go to. Oh, and he just plays rook a5, or rook a6. I can take this with check now. He does block with the rook, but I don't have to take this. So I'm just gonna take this knight because it's free. Okay, and the bishop comes back. So I'll probably just maybe attack this pawn next, because it's the only undefended pawn in the position. Every other pawn is defended, so I'm just gonna go back to here and attack the pawn. Okay, we do see a check come out. I do need to be careful here because I'm focusing too much on attack, and defense is equally as important when you have a king that's literally in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so we're just gonna move the king over to g2. Ooh, I may have messed things up here. If I go here to f3, the rook comes in and I just get completely bodied. So we're not going to do that. But if I go here, I'm just going to get mated. But you know what? Maybe we'll go here. Okay, he doesn't actually give checkmate. Well, it says mate in 5. I don't know if I can find that. I'm not good enough. So I could take this pawn, but then I get mated because Martin will find mate in 1. I'm pretty sure of that. So I could give this check on h8, but then if he goes here, which is his only move, I could take the bishop, but then again he gets mate in 1, and there's no like force to mate, and my king can't really move anywhere. So maybe if I just check him and then go back. Okay, check, and obviously if I take this, he's gonna find mate in 1. But if I take this, there's a chance he doesn't take the queen, but more than likely he will. But I'm not really sure what to do here. I guess I could bring the queen back to c3 and just kind of prevent the mate. But I don't really see any decent idea. Okay, so queen check. Now I have 3 legal moves here. If I take this queen, or sorry, if I take this bishop, I think there's this, but I don't see where that leads. If I go back, there's a plethora of checks that I'm not going to calculate because I'm far too lazy to do that. So if I take this bishop, I just need to make sure there's no mate in 1, and Martin probably won't find it because he's dumb. But I'm going to take this here and try and see what Martin will do. He'll probably give a check here, and then I have to go back, and then there's no check here with the rook forking king and queen. So maybe if I just take this. Okay, the rook comes down. I calculated that much, and I have 1 legal move here, so I'm just going to play it. Oh, I think I messed up here because it looks like Martin's going to find mate in 2, and I'm probably going to lose this. So I'm just going to go here. Okay, he missed the mate in 2. It's gone back to mate in 8. I could block here, but if I block here, obviously there's a chance he just takes the queen, and that ends this run, and we have to move on to 2 queens. But I don't feel like that's going to be the case. Actually, it might be. Martin has been he's been programmed to, okay, this is going to sound crazy, but I've realized from my last video, or not last video, my last video of Martin, the more pieces he has, the dumber he becomes, but the less pieces he has, the smarter he becomes. It's probably a hunch that's way out there. I feel like the chess.com coders have coded him like that, and it's not just a set elo that he has. But yeah, I'm in check now. And if I go here, there's probably a mate, obviously. There's, well, the eval bar is literally a BMW sports car. So, like, there's nothing I can do to prevent the mate if Martin was good enough. I'm just going to block with the queen and kind of hope he doesn't. Because I'm not really sure. I'm kind of just like hoping he doesn't take the queen here. Okay, that ends the run right there. Alright, 2 queens. Oh, would you look at that? I have mate in 1. Let's go. Too easy. Martin, get wrecked. Okay, obviously I'm joking. We're not going to do it like that. Okay, now we have 2 queens for real. So, obviously, because of the fact that the f7 pawn is really weak, I'm just not going to target it early on. And I'm going to give Martin a chance to defend it. So I'm going to play f3 here. Okay, wait, I wasn't even attacking it in the first place. I'm so good at this game. I'm gonna play f4, and Martin has immediately given up the pawn, giving up mate. But is it even fair for me to take this? Like, I feel like that's just kind of cheap because the game is so early on, and it's not like I had to get out any pieces to develop. So I'm gonna give Martin one last chance to defend. You know what? We're gonna give Martin a second chance. You know what? I give up. Martin is just gonna lose because he's just bad. Like, I'm just gonna checkmate him. Oh, what is that? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You see, Martin just kind of wants to lose, so we're just gonna have to end this prematurely. I was really hoping for a fight, but like, are you seeing this right now, bro? This is insane. It's like he wants to lose, but hey man, if he wants to lose, be my guest, bro. Alright, so it took 2 queens. Not too bad.